It features the brand new Ise. Now this is a ship that some people are going to hit the ground running in the Ise, and this is a very nice example of what this ship is capable of. Our captain here, he's running with the Yamamoto captain in his Ise, and he's going to be really aggressive and literally push from the start of the game. Now, I played this ship a good bit during testing, but I was never as aggressive as this. Oh, tiny little lag spike there in the replay. I hope that's the only one. Someone has a vid of 12v12, he says. Well, I guess that's pretty nasty. But our good captain here, he's going to start pushing forward at the start of this game, and he literally pushes for the duration, landing some really nice gun salvos, making use of the torpedo planes. And something stood out to me in this game that throughout testing, I never got dispersion like our captain gets in this game. It really stood out in my mind. I was thinking to myself, are these the same guns I was using for 2 or 3 months during testing? It really caught me by surprise. So we're going to see some real nice aggressive stuff here.
You're breathtaking. You're all breathtaking.
And thank you so much, Alex, for the 6 months. Truly awesome, sir. Thank you very much indeed. Even look at this salvo. Look at that shell grouping. Okay, he doesn't hit the target, but that shell grouping, that's incredible. I don't think in all the games I played, and I was using the accuracy mod, the aiming system mod in slot 3, and yet our captain gets salvos in this game. I'm shaking my head thinking to myself, this guy's playing a different game. Stone Deadeye. Yes, it's not the first time. Twitchy Rabbit, keep watching. And he's only played a couple of games in this ship, and the amount of damage he's able to rack up in this game for a tier 6, really quite impressive. Going straight through the, trying to drop the DD there, the Akatsuki. It was a rush drop. So you think that it's the opening phase, the opening couple of salvos, not too much return for his couple of salvos so far, but we've had glimpses. We've had glimpses with this dispersion that things could get quite spicy. He's pushed the W button, he's advanced right down. It seems that the majority of the enemy are kind of playing passive, trying to camp the spawn. There's an Akatsuki out in front, he's providing an awful lot of spotting. So he's able to take up position here. And again, look at this dispersion. I mean, this is scary. Yeah, that's an angled Congo, but that tight grouping, that is a recipe for a lot of incoming dead ships once you get the right angle on these guys. I don't know what's happened in this game. The shell groupings, I never got them. I just never got them. So I don't ask me what I was doing wrong, but oh my god, it gets scary. And he continues to push. There's no such thing as camping here. Just waited that split second for the Helena to turn, times the salvo perfectly, double sit, and now he's got his eye in. Takes out the Helena. And now it's off with the planes, looking for that next target. The Congo is looking isolated here. Nuremberg there. CB or the DD opens up. Akatsuki, he's pushing in on the Congo. What makes these planes quite hard to deal with is you have very long attack runs where you can get your planes down low underneath the AA fire. Nuremberg, really, again, that shell grouping. Look at that central group of shells. It's only 3,000 damage, but I mean, if he had more, it would be gone as well. So he's got his second kill. The Nuremberg is down, and he's still pushing forward. It's not something I would have tried at all in this ship, because every time I came under focus fire, pushing in this ship, again, look at those central group of shells. Very, very unlucky. Very unlucky, because the shell grouping was really good again. Ismail got a fright there. Started to turn away, as is the Congo. Carrier is coming in with dive bombers. And Ismail is still showing too much broadside. Again, really tight grouping of shells. 25k damage. Lands 6 out of the 8 shells. That's a 75% hit rate there on that Ismail at 11.6. Ranger sitting still. That's a recipe for a spanking. Shots out again. He immediately puts the planes in, wasting no time. The second he fires, gets the planes in the air. Smacks the carrier for 12k. But it's non-stop. He's going after the Congo. It's actually in a not a great spot here between 3 ships. The Ismail has pretty decent AA, but still going to get off the majority. Tries to adjust, gets off the majority of the torps there on the Congo. Gun straight back on the Ranger. That's 5. The 5 torps on the Congo. Really tight grouping again. Smacks the Ranger. Triple Citadel depth strike, and moves on to the next target. This is a tier 6 battleship. He's already up to 114k damage, and nowhere close to finished yet. Shots out on the Congo. He's taking broadside hits from the Julio Cesar there. Smacks that Congo. Kill number 4. Starts turning into angle immediately to the Ismail, and there's a Julio Cesar. They're closing behind the smoke screen. So, continues to push. Hasn't slowed down. Hasn't gone and hid behind islands. Takes a pretty good big hit from the Julio there though. Julio turns in. Still gets 4300. Despite that Julio being pretty well angled. So he's pushed virtually into the enemy base at this point. He's got 4 kills, 9 sits, 9 torpedo hits, and still pushing. Launches planes to go at this Julio Cesar. This is particularly strong with the Ise. Now you can see that the Julio has panic turned and shown full broadside to the battleship. That's what these torps can do. Instantly he gets his guns out. Julio's a little bit fortunate, he's managed to complete his turn for the most part. But that's going to be a tactic you're going to see quite a bit. Bow on battleships approaching each other, and the Ise has this ability just to cross drop. And in terms of cross drop, I mean force them to turn broadside. If they don't turn broadside to your ship, they eat all the torps. And if they do, they're broadside to your guns. So it's a cross dropping machine when you can be aggressive like this. Now he has been fortunate. He had a destroyer in front providing a nice screen. He had a Congo pushing with him, but that doesn't change anything how well he plays this game. Julio is trying to kite, gets the high caliber award, landing solid hits all the time. It was only the opening couple of salvos, just finding his range at the start, getting his eye in, so to speak, and it's been pretty solid ever since. Congo takes out the Julio Cesar. Not quite sure what happened there. I think he may have misclicked. Caracciolo there in the distance. Bow on. But there's still a Surrey, an Ismail, an Bliska and an Akatsuki. Shots out on the Bliska. Oh, straddles the Bliska. He's very, very fortunate. Instantly goes with the torps. And this is another huge advantage. The poor destroyer panic smoking, hoping to save himself, is instantly torped in his smoke. There's no safety. So he gets the second win talent. It's the bonus for getting the Kraken with the Yamamoto captain. He's already got the Confederate, he's got the high caliber. So now he gets his main battery reload speed combined with adrenaline rush down under 20 seconds. So it becomes a main battery monster as well. Main battery monster with torpedo bombers. Caracciolo comes out around the corner. Again, pretty tight grouping on an angled battleship. The Caracciolo is a very well armoured battleship. Probably one of the tankiest tier 7 battleships. Again, just fires the front guns. Look, really tight grouping again. He's slipping through these torpedoes like an absolute boss. Caracciolo is almost crippled. Does take a torp on the stern. Still pushing in the enemy base, causing absolute havoc. Torps in on the Ismail. All really low health targets. Shots out on the Surrey. Gets four torps on the Ismail. Takes out the Surrey. Ismail dies. 6 kills. 173k damage. Pushing like an absolute boss in this ship. So if this is an aggressive playstyle I never was able to replicate during testing. I watched this game and I thought to myself, okay, this is how you play this ship like a boss. I don't see my Ise doing this. Like an absolute beast. I'd like to thank you once again all for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more. Take a moment to check out some of my most recent videos and leave a comment below. And until the next time, keep sailing it like you stole it.